Car talk time, you guys. Car talk. These are literally one of the best times of the day where I drop some straight fucking value for you, right? So a client of mine, or a past client of mine, has been watching my YouTube videos. He's like, man, like, your videos are super inspiring. They're helping me, become the best version of myself. But it's just hard for me to lock in on my goals and lose this weight, because he wants to lose 50, 60 pounds. I said, okay, why is it so hard for you to lose that 50, 60 pounds, bro? And why is it so hard for you to lock in? And he told me, because my friends go out so frequently. They go out literally on the week, during the week, and sometimes they go out on the weekend. Like, he's going out 4 days a week, right? And he's like, it's that fear of missing out. Like, I know I have to really, be, in the gym, eating right, going out less, right? But it's that fear of missing out on that instant gratification. Now, I've already had a conversation with you guys about instant gratification. Instant gratification is always good in the short term, but always fucks you long term, right? I've never had a person the next day say, oh man, that hangover was so worth it. I feel so great. They never said it. They always just said that the feeling feels good in the moment, right? It never feels good in the after moment, ever, right? So, he was like, basically, it's that fear of missing out. And I can resonate with that, because when I was in college, I had that same issue, right? The fear of missing out. When I didn't go to a party, I would go on Snapchat. Right? I don't know if you guys use Snapchat anymore. I was going on Snapchat, and then I would go to the people who went to the party that I was supposed to go to, and they would make it look so lit. And I'm like, fuck, I missed that bitch. Damn, that shit was so fucking lit. I was gonna be there with all my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Meet some girls. Like, that would have been a good time. So the way that I cured my fear of missing out, right, after that, was I went out so much. I literally went out so much that I got numb to going out. It was like I desensitized myself from it, because I was going out so frequently, right? And when I was going out, it didn't cost that much to go out, because in college, you can literally go out with $10 and have a great time. People will give you alcohol, right? If you really want it. You don't even have to go look for it. They'll give you some, right? But here where I'm at now, it costs a pretty penny, right? It costs a lot to go out, right? A shot damn near where I stay at is like $12 to $15. That's some bullshit. I ain't going out that much, because I ain't trying to spend all that money on that bullshit like that. You gotta go down, you gotta pay to park, pay to drive there, pay to eat, pay to shoot the shots. Like, literally where I stay at, to go outside is $40 an hour, right? And I was like, that's a heavy price to pay. I'm not paying it. So that's how I cure my fear of FOMO, for one. I mean, yeah, fear of missing out. Just know that I sat down and I really analyzed the situation. Okay, I'm gonna have to go out. I'm gonna have to drive there. That's money, right? That's money. Then I'm gonna have to pay to park. That's more money. Then I have to pay to get into wherever I'm gonna get into. That's even more money. Then I have to pay for shots. I'm like, am I willing to keep on coming out of $100 to $200 every time I go out? Because even though you don't pay, some of you guys in the comments be like, you don't pay that much for shots and drinks and blah, blah, blah. But you need to fucking think about the drive there. That's money. You're paying gas to go there. You're paying your time to go there. You're paying for food. You're paying for parking. It costs money. It costs money to go there. Okay, even if you go into a place for free, you pay for gas to get there. Like, come on now. So I would break it down, right? I would straight up break it down and then ask myself, am I willing to pay that price every time, right? I did it that way. But then also, how I also got over the fear of missing out, I went out so much, right, that I got desensitized to going out. I got numb to going out. What do you mean by that, George? So basically, in college, I went out basically Thursday through Saturday for 4 to 5 years straight. Basically, for the most part. So I had went out so much, and there were some times where we went to Miami for spring break and went out and partied for a week straight. I remember being drunk and fucked up drunk. I remember being fucked up drunk in Miami all day, all night for a week. So if you have this fear of missing out, it's because you have not experienced going out enough to numb you to it, and you haven't really sat down and assessed what it's really costing you to go out. Now, yeah, that's a financial thing that you have to deal with, right? That's costing you going out so much. But then you don't even think about the goals that you have for yourself. You're not going to lose 50, 60 pounds or get jacked going out all the time because you're going to eat bad food. The alcohol is going to stop the muscle building process, right? You're not going to get good sleep. You're going to be unmotivated to go the next day. You're not going to go. You're going to be super lazy, right? You're going to be dehydrated, right? So now you put your goals at a cost, right? You put your goals at a cost. Long term, you're not going to lose the weight. You're going to just get bigger. You're going to get fatter, right? You also have to think about your mental health. You going out so much, you seeing all these people doing all these vices and shit, right? You see a guy over there, smoking. You see a girl over there drinking, right? It's subconsciously, right? It's subconsciously creating an environment or creating in your mind that this is okay, that this is lit, this is fun. Now you get stuck in this cycle of doing this over and over and over and over again because that's what you're used to. We are creatures of habit. So if we consistently see this, we're going to consistently want to do this every time we get down. Every time we get stressed out, you're going to want to just go get fucked up, right? And then it's going to be an endless cycle. Then you're going to wonder why you can't break the cycle because you've been doing it for so long. For so long, right? And then you got to think about you're hanging around, majority of the time is going to be losers. So you're putting yourself around people who don't know what they want to do with their life, who are just out there because they're trying to escape they're trying to escape something, right? You're hanging around losers all the time when you go out. Majority of the time. Yeah, you might have a dude in there that's on his shit. You might have a 6-figure entrepreneur in there. You might have an athlete or something in there from time to time where you're at. But majority of the time that you go out, you're going to be in there with regular people who have no clue what they want to do in life and that are literally addicted to alcohol and drugs. I went out for 5 years straight. Majority of the time I was hanging around people that had no clue what they wanted to do with their life. They did not prioritize their physical fitness. They did not prioritize their mindset, right? They were trashing themselves on the weekend and then dreading the week. Now, if that's the type of life that you want to live where you live for the weekends, right? And then dread the weekdays, be my guest. But that's the cost of fear of missing out. Those are your costs. So if you're willing to pay those costs, right, then go ahead, be my guest, right? But I get why a lot of you guys have this fear of missing out, because I did too. In the moment, right? In the moment when it's Friday night, Saturday night, whatever the case may be, whenever you go out and you're about to go and you feel like you're about to miss out, it's that you're thinking about the last time that you went out and you're thinking, oh damn, I did feel so lit that last time. I did, it was a great time last time I went out. And I'm bored right now. I'm not doing anything right now. It's not going to hurt me to go out. So I might as well just go out. That's because, so I get it. So like, it's that instant gratification in the morning to go do it. And some of you guys are just bored as fuck and have nothing you're working towards. Remember this, if a man is not working in his purpose, he's searching for pleasure. If a man is not working towards his purpose, he is walking into pleasure consistently. There's only two types of men, right? Unless your purpose is to be like this big party promoter, there's no reason to be on the scene every weekend. There's no reason to go out to the club or go out out to eat or to a hookah bar or to wherever the fuck you're going 4 times a week. There's no reason. You are not building the life that you want actively and you do not have a personal development system, right, in place that's building you towards the life that you want, right? Like me, I can't even go out that late. I wake up at 5 a.m. And since I wake up at 5 a.m., right, I can't be out late. I know I have to be at the gym at a certain time. I have a whole fucking Google calendar, right, full of shit that I gotta do. I'll show you, because since some of you guys might think that I'm cap. Hold on, give me a second. Let me pull this bitch up. Oh shit, it almost fell down the crack. Right, and I'm not editing this shit out. If I stumble over my words sometimes, or anything like that, this is real raw content. I'm just giving you straight raw content. But look, I have a full schedule, right? You don't have this, right? And you don't pack your schedule full of things that are going to build you up and create the life that you want. So you want a constant escape from your reality, and that's what going out does. It escapes you from the bills that you don't want to pay. It escapes you temporarily from that person that might have done you bold, or that person that's not texting you back, or your current shitty situation. It's just a distraction, right? It's just an escape. And if you constantly try to escape your current reality, you can never build the reality that you want. Listen to what I just said. If you're constantly trying to escape the current reality that you're in, you'll never build the reality that you want. But I get it. You want to escape your current reality because looking in reality and looking at your current situation is so uncomfortable. Like, looking objectively at things is so raw and so painful that people would rather not do it. They would rather not do it. So this fear of missing out is really just an attempt for you to escape your current reality. It's a way of you trying to please the people that you're trying to go out with, because you're trying to people please. You're in the back of your mind, you're like, well, if I don't go out, then my friends are not going to be my friends anymore, and they're not going to fuck with me anymore. I'm going to lose them. They're not your friends if they're telling you to do shit that's gonna tear you down instead of build you up. If you tell your friends, hey, I can't go out with you guys because I'm focused on losing this weight, and they throw a bitch fit, or they just be like, oh yeah, bro, like, and they just stop talking to you, they were never your friends, because they never had your best interest at heart. They only wanted somebody to comfort them during their times of partying, and someone to go with them so that they didn't have to go on their own when they partied, but they never truly had your best interest at heart. A lot of people can say that they have your best interest at heart, right? But actions speak louder than words. If they want you going out, drinking alcohol, eating endless fast food 4 or 5 times out the week, and not prioritize your health and fitness, right? Or they just disregard it, or they don't care much about it, or they're not your friends because you don't go out with them anymore, they were never your friends. They were your associates. A friend described to me is someone who has my best interest at heart, always wants me to focus on bettering myself, whether that be financially, physically, spiritually. Better myself. Going out does not better you in any type of way. Now, does that mean that I don't go out at all? No, that's not what I'm saying. But if you want to get to a point in your fitness where you take the next step, you're going to have to sacrifice. Sacrifice equals paradise. When I wanted to get in shape and break my plateau and get in an amazing shape, right? Because I was tired of fucking looking like everybody else. Me and my friend, right? His name is Jay. We didn't talk to anyone that wasn't in the gym. We didn't go out, right? For 4 months, and we worked out twice a day for 4 months straight. During the summer, when people are turning up having a good time. We didn't do that. We worked out. That was our turn up. That was our turn up. Working out twice a day, every day, for 7 days a week. And I sacrificed going out. And I sacrificed eating out all the time during those 4 months to achieve my goal. And I did achieve my goal. But it took a lot. But I enjoyed the process. If you have a fear of missing out, it has a lot to do with your environment too. The people around you are not supportive of your goals. They're not in alignment with what you're truly trying to achieve. And so since you're out of alignment, you will never achieve your goal. Because in order for you to absolutely achieve your goals in this lifetime, whether that be lose weight, be an influencer, build a business, you have to have people that are in alignment and help you get to your outcome. If your friends are only trying to get fucked up, only always trying to go out and drink, they ain't your damn friends, bro. They ain't your fucking friends. And if you call them your friends, you need to find new friends. I pretty much only befriend people that I see in the gym. Now, does that mean that people outside of the gym I won't be cool with or I won't associate with? Yeah, I'll associate with them. But we won't be talking on a regular day-to-day basis. If you're not a business owner, we don't really talk on a regular day-to-day basis. If you're not an influencer, we don't talk on a regular day-to-day basis. Right? If you don't have anything to do with the fitness, if you don't work out at all, we don't talk. Right? We really don't talk that much. Right? We don't. Because you're not in alignment with what I want. You guys have to get into alignment. You have to get into alignment. What is alignment? Right? The people around you have to support your outcome that you want. I'm going to say it to the day that I die. The party lifestyle and the fitness lifestyle will never coexist. It does not go together. You cannot be healthy, downing shots on the weekend and eating endless fast food. And think that you're going to burn that shit off on Monday by doing an hour of cardio. Or working out harder. Or just locking in. Locking in means you cut off the people or stop talking to the people as much that take you away from your current outcome that you want to get. Straight up. You guys are out of alignment. That's why you have this fear of missing out. Because if you had the right friends and the right environment and you broke down the situation to the T, you would see that, right? You know, and like if you broke it down to the T and had the right friends, they would tell you not to go out. They would tell you, hey, bro, yeah, let's not go out. Let's go to the gym in the morning. That's why you have the fear of missing out, because you have the wrong group of people around you. You don't analyze the situation and you don't have a structure to your day. You're just going along with the day. You don't know and understand why you really want to achieve your goal. Why is losing this 50, 60, 70 pounds so important to you? Why is it so important to you that you're willing to sacrifice the club, the eating out, the whatever you go to? And going out isn't just the club. It's doing other things too. Right? Concerts and shit. So if you have the fear of missing out, I would assess your circle first. And I would make necessary cuts. And start surrounding yourself with people, right, who are in the gym and working on themselves. You have to surround yourself around people who are doing what you want to do. You have to surround yourself around people who are going to build you up. And then you have to create a process that's going to help you get there. You need to plan out your days. You need to start, figuring out a plan to get you to your goals. Because going to the gym and winging it, just trying to eat healthy, is not a strategy. That's a recipe for disaster. So if you want some help, structuring your life correctly so that you can become more productive and being a part of a community full of dudes who are massively into their personal development, massively into, being the best version of themselves. Right? Hit the link in the comments. Fill out an application to work with me, and I'll call you up. We'll talk, and I'll see what I can do to help you. Peace.